Brazil, China, Tomsk, Russia, Canada, Moscow, Iran, Utah, Nebraska, Uzbekistan, Yosemite, Mexico, England. Those all happened in 2009. All the same spiral, all the same blue light in the sky. And now this year, and 2009, at the end of 2009, comes the largest of all. No, science cannot tell us what it is. But the ancient ones can. Our ancestors can. The wisdom keepers can. This time on our planet is something actually spectacular. We're the very last thing on the prophecy list to come before the change of all man, woman, child, and earth herself, so that the light beings will return. The great energies will return to our planet to help us remember who we are and to help us change from living from the mind into the heart. Although we are the strongest of the strong and we are gods and we are goddesses, someone has to help us awaken. And they love us so very much. If you think of how much you love your child, just think about that for a moment. How much these beings love us and want us to remember who we are and want us to remember how to create something much more fabulous than what we're living in this dream that we're going. It doesn't have to be this way. It can be so much more beautiful. And that is why they're returning. Ready to be reborn into her glorious, beautiful, heavenly self. And we rise with her. She'll be ready. We'll be ready. We cannot go into a higher consciousness and live from a higher consciousness and be something much more enlightened than we are by still eating dead food every day. By having more and watching others have less, or having nothing and others have more. How can you become enlightened and operate on a God level, a greater self level, by doing what we're doing? We can't. And so, it is us who are going to start to rock that little bulb sitting on the water. And as we rock it and we become more and more unified in our hearts, that bulb's going to flip. And when it flips, everything's going to start to fall into place. When everything starts to fall into place, and you already know who you are and what you're capable of, then you start thinking about what you want, you start dreaming your dreams, and then you start creating. And then therefore you are the creator of your world. This is what the grandfathers and the ancestors, they feel like shaking us. Wake up. Why can't you figure out who you are? You don't like the way you're living, create a different one. Do it. But I tell you right now, if every one of us in this room agrees to this contract, that we will not listen to negativity, but that we will charge ourselves and be responsible for ourselves in love and light, the bulb's going to start changing even more. And you can actually become part of the solution. You can change the world. The grandfathers were not making it up when they say, you are the very ones you have been waiting for. The grandfathers don't just pull things out of the hat. We are the ones we have been waiting for. We are the ones that will change the world. Not somebody else, not before us, not after us. I tell you right now, there is no Savior to come and save us. There is no one who will come and change this planet. We will. So I ask you, as my brothers and sisters of people of my heart, people of the tribe of many colors, will you join the cause? Will you stop listening to negativity? Will you join living from the heart and not the mind? It is simply as simple as shutting off and changing. Will you change the channel? Then we change the world. Yeah. That's worth life all by itself. That is worth coming here. Earth life is not easy. There are many places we can go to learn and to grow our souls, and the earth is one of the very last on the list. Because as we think of that consciousness bulb flipping over, then here it comes. The more energy you give to it, the faster the more quickly it comes. So thought is a very big thing. I'm not saying use your brain for everything, but you use your brain to connect to your heart. You think about what you want, and then it arrives. Number 3, a new understanding of our physical world. All things are alive with energy. Seeing energy, sensing beauty. This is huge. Sunset and sunrise are the very best times to see energy. You can see energy around plants. This is not so hard to understand because even now those who do not automatically understand that all things have energy and that the plants have energy and the trees have energy and you and I have energy, it's scientifically documented, so yes, it is understood that all things have energy. But the next step is the most important. The most important of, I think, of all the steps. And that is that this energy is what's keeping us alive. It's not the energy give and take between human beings. We are using our energies wrong. And we are being asked to use our energies correctly again. We learn to take and give energy from plants, from the mountains, from the trees, from the rivers and the oceans, and each other. We can fill ourselves with energy from Mother Earth and not take from one another. We share the energy with Mother Earth, with joy, with love and purity. So all of this time, think about what we do to each other. When you're having a conversation, right now I am giving a lot of energy and you are giving me a lot of energy. But how many conversations, you can think about just about every conversation you have. There's somebody that rules the conversation. And there's someone that gives away all their energy. Are you a giver? Are you a taker? We live our lives by people's understandings or projections of us. If you were to tell me, well, you're doing a really awful job right now, you look really silly, I could take that in, and I could let that damage my energy, or I could just know that I don't get my energy from you anymore. I get it from this plant right here. I get it from the sky. I get it from the earth. No longer are we captive by other people's thoughts of us. Every conversation, and as soon as you understand this, you stop yourself. When you're having a conversation with your friends, are you constantly butting in to know more or to sound smarter or to rule the conversation? Or are you one of those kind of people that just give all your energy and let somebody else take all the energy? For centuries now, we have been living on the give and take of each other's energy. And this is a huge failure on our planet, on ourselves. What we are being told is all of the energy for all life inside of each and every one of you exists on the planet, not in each other. You can literally go outside and breathe in the energy from a tree until you are full. From the ground or from a blade of grass, from an acorn or an apple. The plants, the animals, the rivers, the streams, the mountains have the energy for you. We are being asked to stop taking and giving our energies away from each other. We are only hurting one another, and we have been for hundreds and hundreds of years. Your life energy exists outside. If you feel weak, don't attack someone else to feel better about yourself. Or if someone says negative things to you, then don't feel worse about yourself. How silly that you just give your energy away like that. Why is it that when you go for a walk out in nature, you feel so good? Because nobody's labeling you. It's not because you really believe things about yourself. You're just out there filling up with energy. And then you come home and all of a sudden it's gone just like that. And why is that? Because of the interaction with other people. We are taking all the time. We must stop taking and giving to live from each other. All energy necessary is outside.